Mysterious similarities between Japan and Egypt. Japan and Egypt are two countries that are located on opposite sides of the world, separated by thousands of miles of land and sea. Despite these vast distances and cultural differences, there are some fascinating similarities between the two regions that have puzzled historians and scholars for decades. We will explore some of the mysterious similarities between Japan and Egypt and try to shed some light on their possible origins. Pyramid structures. When people think of pyramids, they typically think of the ancient Egyptian pyramids that have become iconic symbols of the country. However, few people know that Japan also has its own pyramid structures. Located near Osaka, the Mozu tombs are over 100 pyramidal structures that were built during the Kofun period, 250 to 538 AD, for the burial of elite members of society. These tombs are much smaller than their Egyptian counterparts and are made from earth and stones rather than limestone blocks. Mummification. Mummification is another practice that is typically associated with ancient Egypt, but it was also practiced in Japan during the Kofun period. The skeletal remains of people buried in the Kofun period tombs have been found to have been intentionally dried and preserved, much like the mummification process used in ancient Egypt. Unique writing systems. Both Japan and Egypt have unique writing systems that are not related to any other known writing system. Egyptian hieroglyphs are well known, but Japanese also has several writing systems, including kanji, hiragana, and katakana. These systems are based on Chinese characters but have been modified and adapted to suit the Japanese language. Similar deities. Both Japan and Egypt have deities associated with the sun and with death. In Egypt, Ra was the sun god, while Osiris was associated with death and the afterlife. In Japan, Amaterasu is the sun goddess, and Yama is the god of death. These similarities may be purely coincidental, but they have led some scholars to speculate that there may have been some cultural exchange or influence between the two regions. Similar architecture. Both Japan and Egypt have traditional styles of architecture that are characterized by the use of wood and the incorporation of natural elements, such as water and gardens, into the design. Japanese architecture is known for its simplicity and elegance, while Egyptian architecture is known for its grandeur and monumental scale. However, both styles share a common emphasis on harmony with nature and the use of natural materials. The origins of these similarities between Japan and Egypt are not well understood, and scholars continue to debate their possible explanations. Some have suggested that there may have been contact or exchange between the two regions in ancient times, while others believe that the similarities are purely coincidental. It is also possible that these similarities reflect deeper cultural or psychological similarities between the two regions that are not yet fully understood.